they came for the boobs, they stayed for the comedy.
No, but we're fucking broke!
Came out here and attacked me, dude.
A woman who trains the hardest versus a man who trains the hardest.
Well, then it would depend.
Morgan Stanley predicted that 45% of women between the ages of 25 and 44 will be single and childless by 2030.
Welcome to the channel. I appreciate you for tuning in. Hey, go ahead and mush that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Let's get into it.
I'm quite literally rolling around in horse trying to get this bottom thing off my car. I don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna cry. I'm trying to get this off, and I need a screwdriver. I just wish someone would pull over and help me, because I don't know what to do. Oh, someone just pulled over. No way.
All right, I have to admit, I wish we lived in a society where it didn't take nothing. It was not a second thought to see somebody on the side of the road and pull over and assist. But if you're riding down the highway, sometimes, even if you got your friends on you, it just seems like too much to risk to help somebody that might not have your best intentions if you help them out. Now, I've helped somebody out on side streets, things like that, but sometimes it just seems a little risky. And where was the fire? Man, I seen ladies rolling around on the rims when they've had a busted tire. And this lady had a little scrubbing sound, a little plastic. It would have been okay to get to a little bit better situation, a little safer scenario. But I just find it funny that all that feminism goes out the window when you need a little bit of help. Because it was a man down there snatching off that undercarriage or whatever you call it. He helped her out. She learned a big lesson that day.
I do feel like when I was on TSR, That's So Raven, I felt like boys watched the show because I had big boobs.
What? Man, hell no.
Like,
really?
I feel, yeah, I do. I feel like that was the case.
So funny.
No, I feel like they came for the boobs, they stayed for the comedy, but like...
Oof, is that a chapter?
Because that is a chapter title. They came for the boobs.
I'm coming and I'm staying.
What is you talking about, Raven? What? Big boobs? What, man? Who turned on the Disney Channel to look at some titties, man? We kids. We entertained by it. That's like saying, oh, let's turn on SpongeBob. I'm trying to see Sandy Cheeks. Nah, man, we entertained by you, sister. What the f? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out is TSR. I'm thinking she talking about the Shade Room. She said, you talking about That's So Raven.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
Don't cut yourself short. They were tuning in for your talent. You see, that's the problem with these Hollywood types and actors, and their childhood gets snatched away from them. They think everybody grew up as fast as they did. It's not generally the case. So quit trying to sexualize everything and let kids be kids.
You're not hurt.
No, but we're fucking broke!
What?
We're broke and we can't afford irons!
It's not my problem.
Why can't you have a heart? Have a fucking heart! Please!
No.
Fuck you! Piece of fucking shit! Yeah, I wouldn't give a shit if anybody did that to me! Oh no, the car's bruised! Who cares? It's cosmetic bullshit! Why are you so heartless? Why are you so fucking heartless?
Excuse me.
You're heartless!
There's no way out of this one.
So apparently, she was involved in an accident. And not only in the accident, a hit and run. I must feel like a big softy today because this hits a little close to home. I was involved in a hit and run. Few years back, they took off. Instinctively, you take off after them. But My emotions came back down. I realized that's not the way to go. It worked out in the end. I'll save those details for later. What I want to point out here is I'm not going to be that hard on her. But it does show that there are times to freak out and times to handle business. And that's why men out there, it's always good to have a level head. If your ladies all over the place freaking out, you're going to be that rock for her. Or, they don't need men. That just shows you it is good to have a man around to be that rock.
She came out here and attacked me, dude. I don't hit females.
Whatever you guys, he needs to go to jail. He needs to sit in jail. I do want to press charges against him, actually. I think that is what needs
When it comes to
happen.
DV, it doesn't even matter if you want to or not want to.
Really?
Nope. Doesn't matter. Once the primary aggressor is determined.
I have my kids in there. He shouldn't have hit me. You know what I mean? And
Well, I'm sure his story's the same, saying that you shouldn't have hit him.
Yelling, and then she came out of the door, and then I heard them screaming, and I looked out the window, and then I seen Brittany hit a punch, and my dad blocked it like that, and then my dad kind of pushed her off a little bit, and then that was it. And then my dad came in yelling and was saying, he was gonna call the police, and Brittany kept on saying she was gonna call the police.
he wants to press charges on me. Hitting me. Listen, officer, listen to this. I did not put my hands on him. He hit me. Is there any way that he can just go? My kids are asleep, and he had woke me up driving my vehicle.
It's your guys' kids together, right?
Yeah, it's our kids together. But he was trying to start an argument between me and somebody else, and then he had hit me. He hit me in my face. That's how he will try to make it to be like I'm lying, but I'm not lying. There's a mark on my face.
Well, right here, it's like, I don't know if it's because you're rubbing it or what.
No, he had hit me.
You didn't hit him in the back of the head?
No, I did not do any of that shit. And that, I didn't hit him.
Is that your son out there?
No, that's my stepson. That's his son.
I mean, do you think, how old is your stepson?
He's 11.
Do you think an 11-year-old would just kind of make up and fabricate a story, or?
Honestly, I really do. I really think so. This is the last time he's going to put his hands on me, because I've been hit enough. Me and my kids have been through enough here. Whatever you guys, he needs to go to jail. He needs to sit in jail, and he needs to have some time to think about what the he's doing, because he's acting crazy. He had hit me, and it's the last time he's going to put his hands on me ever again.
So after you went out there to the car and confronted him for whatever reason, you're saying he just hit you?
Yeah, why did you go outside to confront him? So he showed up at the house. You're inside, correct?
He had came back because he was leaving.
So he left the house, came back. You're inside, he's outside.
Right.
You went outside to talk to him?
Right, I went outside to talk to him. I'm just very overwhelmed right now, as you can imagine. You know what I mean? I just don't know what to do. Right, but I didn't hit him.
But, well, I mean, and he didn't hit you, apparently. Once you get done with your statement.
Get done with your statement. You're going to jail. So let's go.
I'm going to jail?
Yes.
You're under arrest.
No. How am I under arrest?
Because you're determined to be the primary aggressor.
I'm under... No.
Let's go.
No.
How
am I under arrest? No. How am I under arrest?
Stop.
Okay? I just... Hey, you guys...
Stop. You're gonna make this worse.
No.
You're going to get a resisting charge.
No.
You're going to get a resisting charge.
No, sir.
Stop.
Sir, please.
Dude, alright. Stop.
No.
You're gonna make this a lot harder than it has to be, okay?
Listen, my kids are in here. No, look. No, sir. I didn't do it. How am I being an aggressor? No. Help me. Stop me. Oh, my God.
Now, you're getting a resisting charge. You're under arrest for domestic
I didn't do anything like that.
Keep it going, or it's going to be obstructing.
Oh, my God. No. How am I getting arrested?
Come on.
No, John! My kids are in there. Somebody, please. No, how am I getting arrested for somebody?
Get in there.
No.
Sit.
How are you doing this to me, right? No.
Put your foot in!
How are you?
Let me make this clear. If you are in need of law enforcement, by all means, call law enforcement. But this lady clearly was trying to weaponize the police because her husband, ex-husband, whoever this guy, father of her children at this point, was doing something she did not like. And what did she do? She got violent with him. And I just knew those crocodile tears were going to come out. She tried to pull it out a few different times, and she wasn't even very good at it. It was like 2 seconds of crocodile tears. Didn't flow. Cops weren't falling for it. And you see what happened? Now, if level heads would have prevailed, she could have had a conversation and worked it out. But no, she tried to get the law enforcement to do her work for her. And it backfired. Big time. Now, that's one of my deal breakers. I almost said pet peeves, but that is a deal breaker for me. Anytime the law or the cops get called, it's over. And she got to learn that day. You shouldn't play those games. Play stupid. But what's the saying? Play stupid games. You guys know the rest.
I mean, question for you when it comes to racing, right?
Racing,
yeah,
as
like
in running?
Running, yeah.
Okay.
What about like sprints? Do you think like men or women?
I think that fully depends on how much you train for it.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
I think that fully depends on how much you train for that.
Okay, so a woman who trains the hardest versus a man who trains the hardest.
Well, then it would depend how much you're born with natural talent in it. And that's dependent on every person, not gender.
Who currently holds the world record for...
Don't know.
She knows. She knows. But you see, time is a construct, man. You don't have to believe in that. Just because Usain Bolt runs like a 9-second .58 doesn't mean that my bestie, who only jogs every now and then, can't beat the best and fastest man in the world. Because I believe it.
Don't know. If I told you it was a man.
Then on that standpoint, then he was that during that moment.
You do realize that the world record holder for the women's 100-meter sprint, she wouldn't even qualify to compete with the men. You understand this, right?
I don't watch running.
Right, but so I've just presented to you with a fact. The world record holder of all time, when it comes to the women's 100-meter, she would not even qualify to be able to compete against the men.
I think that partially has to do with expectations. All throughout time, let's take gymnastics for an example. Gymnastics used to be a much simpler sport than it is today. But as sports develop...
Running, point A, point B, straight line, as fast as you can. What?
I'm getting there.
The expectations of the 100-meter sprint.
Very big thing that you have to train even harder for. Men, well, for one, I'm sure, I don't know the actual statistics of this or the facts of this, but I'm sure men have done sports for a longer time competitively than women have.
Is she a real person? God, there is no way I can stand being around somebody like that. I mean, she was presented with the facts and clearly was fine being in her little bubble, her little echo chamber, and believed whatever her feelings over these facts were going to be. Oh, I don't even watch it. Well, if you don't know something, then generally give somebody the benefit of the doubt. He's saying this person has this amount of time, this person nowhere near it. Simple. I mean, if he presented like, okay, who can have a baby the fastest? A man, natural born man, or a woman, natural born woman? Who's going to be able to have a baby fast? The woman, being capable of having a child, is going to relapse around the man. Who can I have a child? Just facts. I can feel like all I want. Oh, man, we can do anything. Nope. Some things women are better. And on this day, running, a trained athlete is going to be a lot better then a male trained athlete, is going to be a lot better than a female trained athlete. In the same sport, in the same distance. Just the way it is.
Morgan Stanley predicted that 45% of women between the ages of 25 and 44 will be single and childless by 2030. One of the reasons is because the number of prime working age women in the US has been increasing steadily, and most of these women are single and completely focused on their career. That single childless women very generally tend to be much more unhappy, much unhealthier, especially mentally, much lonelier and much less fulfilled than women who have a husband and children. This is just statistically true. This has been proven through many different types of studies and research. But this is bigger than a woman's happiness. This is about the bedrock of any healthy society. What is the bedrock of any healthy society? It's not money. It's not buying things. It's not consumerism. It's the family. It's the family unit. It's always been that way.
Now, I'm in the belief that a man benefits immensely from being married, from having a good woman by his side. Now, it's not the end all. Let's not make a mistake. But there is a benefit of having a unit. Being on the same page, working together, your role, my role, boom, whatever you deem. But these ladies that don't need no man, are digging themselves a hole that they may not be able to get out of. And 2030, just because that decade ticks up a little bit, it's not that far away. As of this moment of the recording, that's only less than 5 short ticks away. And 30% is a big time percentage. So, you might want to lower them standards. You know, a man might benefit a lot, but he's not got these skyrocket, these high standards. She got to be this, do that, all these things. Man just wants a few things, Jim. Just a couple of things. He wants his peace. He wants loyalty. And he wants you to hit that subscribe button on your way.